so.
I'm Church of Christ.
You're going to hell!
And I basically just believe that desire causes suffering, and that if you get rid of desire, then you'll be happy and can find enlightenment. And I think that makes me different from everybody else because people are very material here.
I'm Daniel, and I'm an atheist, and what that basically means is I don't believe in religious things and whatnot. And my reasoning behind that, it's just religion doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It's not that it's bad for you guys or whatever, but as long as there's a mutual respect between religious people and atheist people, I think that could be, great for society and whatnot. And so what makes me different, I guess, is a lot of people in Cabot are religious, and I'm not, so the majority, I would say, is very religious. And, it's a little weird living in a town that's like that, but that's pretty much it.
I'm Baptist, but I don't go to church every Sunday, but I don't think that means I'm going to hell. This makes me different from people at Cabot High because everybody else goes to church on Sunday.
Looking out the window, saw King David, the king, dancing and celebrating, and she despised him with all of her heart. We dance. Colby also goes to church with me. He's apostolic as well. He's going to show us a few of the Pentecostal dances, okay? All right, so show us the winged mandolin.
Oh my Lord.
Often accompanied by screaming and wailing. You also want to show us the seahorse one. There's the seahorse, often accompanied with wailing and screaming. What about the dragon tail? The dragon, the one that's like.
Oh yeah.
Shows that. Also accompanied by wailing and screaming. You see, David danced before the Lord because he loved what he was doing with his life. We dance, we have fun, and we love everyone.
Christianity. I believe in one God who sent his Son to the earth in human form, who later died on the cross for the forgiveness of everyone's sins, so that everyone could have the chance of going to heaven after death instead of perishing in hell. That's pretty much the basis of Christianity. How it's unique to me? Well, first of all, I am Church of Christ, so right off the bat, I'm sort of in the minority as far as denominations go because Church of Christ isn't as popular as, say, Baptist or Methodist, so that sort of makes it unique. Another thing that makes it unique that has to do with Church of Christ is the fact that there's a belief throughout the Churches of Christ that if one isn't baptized before death, even if they believe in Jesus Christ, that they're going to hell if they're not baptized. I don't personally believe that, but it's unique in that there aren't that many Christian denominations that do believe that, and there aren't that many Christians that believe that, unless, of course, you're Church of Christ. How it makes me different at CHS? Well, automatically, if someone knows that I'm Church of Christ, they label me as the guy that thinks everybody else is going to hell if they're not baptized. So I guess that sort of makes it different, even though I don't.
I'm Akshin from Ukraine, and I would like to tell you about my religious beliefs. So instead of believing in one God or be part of one religion, I believe that not God created us, but we created God because we need it. So pretty much everything people believe in is real, because if you believe in Jesus, He exists for you. If you believe in Allah, He exists for you. And so, by my beliefs, I basically believe in absolutely everything, but I don't worship any gods. And I think that all religions are right, but they work only for people who are in these religions.
How does that make you different from the rest of Cabot?
Well, I bet nobody has the same religion as me, because I talked to people a lot about it, and nobody said that they believe in something the same. They agree with me, but they never thought about it before.
All right, thank you.
I'm Rachel Hunt, and I'm a Methodist, but I'm kind of not a Methodist because I don't actually do any Methodist things. I'm Rachel Hunt, I'm a Methodist, and I like being a Methodist because we're just really accepting. Like in my youth group, we have an atheist, a Muslim, and like 4 people in the GSA. So, yeah.